Since 1910, Scouting has provided the youth of America with a way to learn positive values, personal responsibility, and community service. In Milwaukee County, the ideals of Scouting are exemplified every year in every pack and troop activity, from camping to food drives. It's in there. Scouts enjoy sports like kickball, swimming, archery, and riflery, or maybe just kicking back and hanging out with some new friends. Scouting provides fun.
The most fun I ever had was when I was selected as a part of United States representation to go on our first Scout exchange program here from Wisconsin to Sweden.
Philmont was probably the greatest adventure I had in Scouting, and one of the greatest adventures I had just in life in general, and hope to have again someday in going back to Cimarron, New Mexico.
The 1993 Jamboree, National Jamboree, it was a tremendous experience to meet other Scouts from across the world. At the time, President Clinton came in and spoke at the National Jamboree. It was the first time I had ever met him in person and had a chance to shake his hand.
When I was a teenager involved in Explorer Post, we took a trip out to Yellowstone for an entire week. Several of the leaders were willing to volunteer their time. We drove out there. We stayed at Air Force bases on the way out and on the way back, and it was just a wonderful experience for us.
Scouts enjoy the thrill of going on different outings, visiting new places, camping out, pitching tents, cooking breakfast outdoors, and learning to read a map. Just like life, it's all about finding your way. Scouting provides adventure. Scouting provides great opportunities for Scouts to be responsible for themselves, for fellow Scouts, their family, community, country, and world. Scouting teaches responsibility. There are lots of awards and recognitions to earn in Scouting, from your Bobcat badge to feats of skill, family fun, sportsman, scientist, camping, and citizenship. You learn it, you earn it, and then you receive it. Scouts stand up front and are recognized for their accomplishments. Scouting provides recognition.
The most significant recognitions I got in Scouting was being an Eagle. Not so much because of an award or a plaque, but because you're marked for the rest of your life.
The most meaningful award I received in Scouting would have been achieving the rank of Eagle Scout.
I wound up having 67 merit badges, and I was eligible for my Eagle Scout badge within a year and a half.
What I took away from Scouting more than merit badges and medals and awards was a stronger understanding of what it meant to just be a good person, to work as a team, and to be part of an organization.
Every year, the Milwaukee County Council serves more than 20,000 youth, provides outstanding camping and outdoor experiences, and collects hundreds of thousands of pounds of food for hungry people who live in our community. Scouting provides hope for the future.
When I think of Boy Scouting, the one word that comes to mind for me is character. I think Scouting, more than anything else, builds character.
For most people who are in Scouting, the thing that they remember, obviously besides the camaraderie with the other Scouts, is probably who their Scoutmaster was. And in my case, it was my father. And in his case, it was his father. So I think there's a great legacy of Scoutmasters and having a great opportunity to spend time with your dad.
A lot of the things that I learned in Scouting came as a direct result of how my life turned out, and the things that I did, I always had those things to reflect back on.
Clearly, as a young kid starting out, given a chance to be a patrol leader, and then the senior patrol leader, and later to be a part of the leadership team that did the troop leadership training, and even for a year on the camp staff, all those things really gave a young kid an opportunity to be a leader and to grow in that.
The Milwaukee County Council is building tomorrow's leaders every day. For the next 100 years, Scouting will continue to instill in our young people positive values and a commitment to personal responsibility and community service.
I'd like to tell the next generation of Scouts that they should take every advantage they have to learn from the leaders who are spending their time with them, because this is just an invaluable experience. It's a great opportunity.
I would say first and foremost, be prepared. It's our Scout motto, but I think as you go into life, always being prepared is something that I take away from Scouting. The second thing is there's a sense of responsibility for people who have been in the Scouting movement that they need to carry on the torch.
But one of the great things with Scouting over the past 100 years is it keeps adapting. The principles and the values are timeless. They remain constant. What changes is that there's new technologies, new frontiers, new things to go after. And every step of the way, Scouting's been at the forefront of that, never losing the focus on the core values that made it important 100 years ago and just as important today.
Scouting. Be a part of the next 100 years.